What up, y'all? It's the homie Dame, and it's that time again. Almost a year ago, I did my last waifu 3x3 video where I asked y'all to send me your favorite anime girls on Twitter so I could roast your taste. And now we're doing the same thing again. But there's more to it than just arbitrarily making fun of your taste in fictional cartoon characters. Because, you see, I believe in a sort of waifu meta, where the anime cultural zeitgeist will change according to current trends, what shows are popular, and what memes people are making, that sort of thing. All this affects the waifus that are popular within the community. I mean, it applies to any character in general, but waifu culture, whether you want to admit it or not, is such a big part of the anime world, so it's a pretty good litmus test for how the community is feeling as a whole. So yeah, there are those eternal evergreen waifus that have been popular and are going to be popular until the end of time, and there are flavor of the week waifus. For example, last year we saw a lot of Oshinoko characters and My Dress Up Darling characters. Let's see if they've stood the test of time or if they've been replaced like an old obsolete model. Me personally, I'm expecting a lot of Frieren characters to make an appearance, obviously, but you know, who knows. Oh, and before we get started, I should preface this since this always comes up every time I do this. At least the way I use it and the way it's used in this fun little community event, waifu does not necessarily mean a romantic attraction to this 2D cartoon character. I mean, sometimes it is that, and I guess that's fine when it's an appropriate character to do so, but the way we're using it here is basically just me asking for 9 of your favorite female anime characters. That's all. It's the characters you're a fan of. There doesn't have to be any weirdo connotations to it beyond that, you dirty dirties. So, alright, disclaimer out of the way, we're all good on that, right? Let's just get started then. First up is Zydox, who says this is their first time catching one of these. Okay. Already in the center, we got Kugisaki. Now, this is interesting because obviously there could be some recency bias with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 recently airing, but it's not like that's a new show, right? But could JJK be the new shonen that gives us waifus with staying power? Who knows? We got this Genshin Impact person, I think, Makoto from Persona. I don't even know who this top right one is. And then Nami. That's one of those evergreen waifus. Okay, I expected her to have staying power because she's had a huge impact on the anime community and even outside the community. Sumi is a random ass pick, but okay. Shikimori, that's a little random too. I thought that show already would have been forgotten about, but here we go, I guess. And then Raphtalia, she might be a potential evergreen waifu too. Shield Hero has been around for a minute now and it's pretty popular, so. Okay, interesting picks, but hey man, solid thumbs up. Delia Ketchum is crazy. I'm not even looking at Rogue over here, that's not even that wild to me, but how often does Ash's mom ever even show up in the anime? I mean, I haven't watched a lot of the Pokemon anime beyond the original stuff, so I wouldn't know. For all I know, she shows up every episode. I don't know. You might be onto something though. And you got Rin, Nakwan here, who are evergreen waifus, at least in my opinion. Takia, man. Fafnir, I'd understand, but I'll give you a thumbs up. Damn, he said Shampoo was the OG #1 before Rin. I mean, I feel that. My taste is goated. Oh, brother. Already, I could see you just screenshot it instead of downloading your image with this nasty-ass border. You have the wrong Quint, the wrong Kaguya character, the wrong Keion character. Like, oh, hell nah, bro. The redeeming factor on here is Mao Mao, but, you know, thumbs down, bro. That's interesting, though. I forgot about the Apothecary Diaries. I wonder if we'll see a lot of characters from there. Because if y'all saw my video, Mama is one of the best female anime characters we've seen in a minute. Kind of all over the place. Yeah, bro. Sakura in the middle is insane. Also, people... This is gonna sound crazy, but people don't actually like Danmachi, do they? It has to be a psyop social experiment. I know the show is immensely popular, don't get me wrong, but do y'all really like it like that? I mean, Hestia is cool. If I had to pick, she'd probably be my best girl from the show, but it still blows my mind that Danmachi has the staying power that it has. Of course, I mean, it's still airing, but still. Steph from No Game No Life, I don't know. I low-key already decided on your thumbs down once I saw Sakura in the center. Okay, so here it is, a perfect example of the current waifu meta. We got Fern and Mao Mao on here. Is it gonna be recency bias or will these characters have staying power? Because hey man, like I said, I ain't seen no Oshinoko characters so far. Who knows how things will be in 2025. I know Frieren is huge and popular, but weebs have an attention span smaller than a goldfish these days. So for all we know, a month from now, people are gonna start saying shit like, y'all remember that underground, underrated gem, So No Frieren? Only real anime fans remember that classic show. But otherwise, let me see. Annie, that Vinland Saga character. Makise again, yuck. They said Violet Evergarden forever best girl. I feel that. She's a great character, and I guess she could be considered an evergreen waifu. Or an Evergarden waifu, am I right? Nothing changed. Been loyal. Okay. So this is an example of the meta staying the same for some people. In this case, Oshinoko was not the flavor of the week. But let's see who you're loyal to. A bunch of bums, it looks like. But no, let me see. Megumin, Kaguya. Is that Amelia? Yeah, I mean, this is cool. You got Bochi, so okay, we're gonna see if that show has staying power too, but otherwise, thumbs up. Okay, we got Asa in the middle. I expect to see a lot of her in the future, especially whenever she gets animated, because the anime community is obsessed with this girl for good reason. You know, she's an amazing character in my opinion. Okay, but Yukari on here is insane. That is that recency bias, because y'all could go back and you can check last year. I swear to God, I did not see a single Yukari, but now that Persona Reload is out, Persona 3 Reload is out, I don't know, man. Are y'all just getting put on to greatness or what? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot Kohaku's name for a sec. Thanks for including that in your tweet. Misaka, she's cool. Homer, a goated. Man, that's a thumbs up for sure. This person put Fern and Freeren on here. Talk about double dipping. Golly. Is that Rimuru or Vivi at the top? I legitimately can't tell, and I feel like I'm gonna get cooked for not knowing, but it's all good. We got a Type Moon character, always welcome. Yukari, like, bro, I'm gonna be pissed off every time I see a Yukari now, because I swear, y'all were not like this last year. I gotta gatekeep. And then who is this? Some Hoyoverse character. I'm gonna get cooked for not knowing that one either, but thumbs down, man. Come back next year. Let's see if you still have these same picks. Oh, hell no. I know that is not Subaru in the top left. The show is literally still airing. That is insane recency bias. But you're not wrong. She is the best girl in the show. I do think the characters in Girls Band Cry are gonna have some staying power though. Maybe not on the level of Bocchi the Rock, because it wasn't even close to being as popular. But hey, people remember quality, and those are some quality characters. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of them still on here next year. Ruiko pick. That might go under the radar for some of y'all, but I see you. Shiki, Nagato. Honestly, thumbs up, man. Thumbs up. You got some nice, unique characters here, but Subaru is crazy though. Alright, this is like a textbook brochure of classic evergreen waifus. Literally the most recent one in here is probably Chika, I guess. Minus points for that, by the way. Good choices, but you're getting a thumbs down because of Makise over here. Not just because it's Makise, but you couldn't find a better picture without the terrible PNG background. Okay, now here we go again with the recency bias picks. This is interesting though. I know Mato Seihai no Slave was kind of a flop, I guess, but I feel like the waifu options in there are so strong. There's no way at least a few of them don't last in the next year and beyond. Because even before the anime started airing, I feel like I saw some like manga pictures of them included in these 3x3s. You don't have Tenka on here though, which seems like the obvious pick. If anyone is gonna have staying power, it's her, but I don't know. Clearly you've read the manga, since I don't think the anime has gotten to all the fire parts with Fubuki and Ren yet. And then you have Armpit Lady from Free Ren. That's that recency bias, bro. I would literally be shocked if I saw people continue to fanboy over her like this time next year. Let's see, Mitsuru, Ryuko, that JJK lady. Thumbs down, man. Not even the best Free Ren pick, not even the best Persona picks. Like, come on. All right, we got one from Mike Oxlong, aka Ballsack Hoarder. See, okay, Jessie makes more sense than Ash's mom, because I feel like a lot of kids had a crush on her back in the day. She's evergreen for sure. Misato, Tsunade, hella Chainsaw Man picks. I wonder what this dude's favorite series is. Jesus. I don't know. Hibana is cool, but her in the middle is kind of crazy. Tatsumaki, I understand the appeal of her character and stuff. I get why people are fans of her. And normally she'd be someone I'd like, but for whatever reason, she's just okay to me. Thumbs down, man. That kind of looks like an AI generated picture of Tsunade too. I might be wrong on that though. Okay, we got some unique images on here for once, but there goes that nasty ass background on Haruhi again. Just find an actual working PNG or just use a different picture, because y'all know I take aesthetic into account for these 3x3s. I don't even know who the top left is. Is that Henri from Durarara? Or is that like old girl from what is it, Fate Strange Fake? I think it's Henri. Let's see, Hanakawa, W. Nana, W. Power, Rin, W. Hayasaka, Mao Mao, recency bias pick, but you know, not a bad one. And then Yona of the Dawn. Okay, I'll forgive the bad Haruhi picture and give it a thumbs up. Okay. Classic evergreen waifu here. I don't like this picture though. The magazine text kind of messes up the aesthetic. And this picture here looks like he's homeless. Oh, hell no. Everything else looks cool though, but I still gotta give a thumbs down because you didn't include any pics of him as Deadpool. Damn, we're seeing more Mao Mao than we are the Freeren girls. Okay, I love it though. Aresh Kagal, that's already minus though. Where's Ishtar? Shizuku, okay. I don't even remember her name from Soul Eater. Rebecca, I legitimately don't understand why she has such a cult fandom around her. I mean, I do understand, but Lucy is better, let's be real. Leon, okay. I don't know who this is. Oh, this old girl from, what is it? Sing Yesterday, whatever it was called. Now that's a deep cut. Okay, I see you. Non. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Thumbs up. Ha, there's Freeren and Bochi too. Old girl from Yuru Camp. Yotsugi. Is that what's her face from To Love Ru? I don't know about that. I don't even know who this pink lady is. She looks like a Lucky Star character. And there go Mao Mao again. And this is that girl from Dropkick My Devil or whatever it was called. And then an evergreen pick, of course, with Nagato. These are all cool, but I don't know, something don't sit right with me here. It's like I'm looking at an aesthetically pleasing food spread, and all the food looks good, but I don't want to eat it. It might be Golden Darkness in the middle, I'm not gonna lie. That might be the one bit of uncooked food on the spread, so thumbs down. Luigi was my number 10, okay. Oh, I already see Speedwagon, instant thumbs down. If you had put Luigi on here instead of this bum, I would have given you a thumbs up. I thought long and hard about this. Couldn't have been that hard because these are some basic ass picks. I can't hate though. Everyone on here is cool. And there go Asa again. She's really showing up a lot. I'm saying now, I feel like she's a confirmed lock for at least the next 5 years. We're gonna see like so much of her. All right, but yeah, so I looked through a couple of y'all's on Twitter, but I'd be remiss if I didn't check out some of my homies too to see what type of nonsense they're on. All right, Sammy was here. I don't expect much to change on his because I kind of cooked him last time. The only thing different I see here is old girl that looks like Megumin fused with Ryuko Matoi. That's for sure some character from one of those nasty ass gacha games he'd be playing. I think I saw a couple Rezes scrolling through here too. And again, once she's animated, I expect to see her a lot in the future because we're gonna have, I think we're gonna have a Reze meta soon. Thumbs up though, since ain't nothing really changed. He's still got the same bum ass characters. Okay, here go the homie KL Koma. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even think about Marcel. Yeah, with how much of a breakout success Delicious in Dungeon was, at least critically. I thought I'd see a bunch of Marcel. Oh, hell no. I have never once heard this man talk about Nana like that. He put that on here because we're in a girl band meta right now. And there go Makoto in the middle. This dude. Alright, thumbs up though. And there go the homie DSG Josh. Make sure to subscribe to all these people. I don't expect his picks to have changed that much too. A lot of my friends have evergreen picks. Yeah, it looks like not much has changed. Who is this in the corner? Okay, I looked it up. It's old girl from Classroom of the Elite. Oh, hell no, man. I will never understand why y'all love that nasty ass show so much. Go watch his reactions on his channel though. I don't know if Maki was in the center last time, but that's not the worst pick to put in the middle, so I guess I'll say thumbs up. Okay, now that we've gone through about 20 or so of these 3x3s, let's discuss a bit, yeah? If y'all don't know, I just scroll through these randomly and whatever I happen to see is what I pick. So I'd like to think that this is a somewhat random sampling, even though I obviously added all my friends at the end, just so we could have something that I know I can compare from last year. But yeah, what does this tell us about the waifu meta in the year of our Lady Aqua 2024? I'd like to think that the current format we're in is like an elf girl slash girl band meta. We've seen Freeren, Marcel, Amelia, who is always an evergreen pick and will probably be even more popular once ReZero Season 3 comes out. And we have girl band picks like the Bochi Girls, K-On! Is always evergreen, and other shows like that. These are the popular anime these days, and like I said, we're just joking around with this contest. It's not that serious, but waifu culture is reflective of what's going on in the anime world as a whole, right? Obviously, shonens are gonna be popular, which is reflected in the waifu picks here. We always have Naruto, One Piece characters, whatever. But the brand new shit is pretty limited to just JJK and Chainsaw Man. And I already said, I feel like JJK is getting to the point where we can start calling characters like Maki or Kugisaki evergreen, but we'll have to see what their staying power is once JJK finishes. So that's like the overarching meta, but you also have characters between all that like Mao Mao who have also shown up a lot. You could say that this is recency bias, but I think that this also reflects that no matter what the current trend is in anime, in this case elf girls and girl bands, quality character writing is always going to be appreciated. Mao Mao is just a really good, well-written character, so obviously people are going to like her, right? But yeah, looking back, from what I saw from this somewhat random sample, not a lot of Oshinoko, at least not as much as last year, and that's kind of crazy if you ask me. And you can't say, oh, it's because the show isn't airing right now. When season 2 comes around, you know, it'll be popular again. Obviously that's true, but I mean, shit like Bocchi isn't airing, and we're seeing a bunch of Bocchi characters here. I don't know. It's just an interesting observation. Also, from what I remember, I don't think we had a single Marin Kitagawa, which, I mean, I already figured she'd be very flavor of the week. But we did still see Yor, which makes sense because I'm pretty sure Spy Family had the bigger impact. And also, Yor is a better character than Marin. I mean, that's subjective, but I think she is. Okay, so that's all great, but what is the future waifu meta gonna look like? What are we gonna see when I do this again next year in 2025 and the years beyond? I think I already mentioned, in my opinion, we're gonna see a Chainsaw Man meta with Reze and Asa, but I think in a more general sense, we're gonna see I don't really know what to call it. I guess a quirky girl meta. We're already seeing hints of that now with Bocchi, obviously, but I think characters similar to Asa will be very popular in the future. And that's because they've been popular in the past. The waifu meta comes in cycles, you know. But yeah, who knows? There's all of that, but there's also the possibility that some random anime original is gonna come out with a waifu that shakes everything up, so only time will tell. Y'all let me know in the comments what your thoughts on the current waifu culture are, because, you know, that's the kind of embarrassing, useless thing that weebs like to talk about, right? And of course, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe and donate to my Patreon if you want. Otherwise, that's the video. Peace. Oh, you know what else is a possible future trend? Granny waifus. The Don trailer just dropped, so I mean, when that show comes out, need I say more? Again, it comes in cycles. We see how popular characters like Tsunade are and, you know, how much staying power she has. So I don't know. Think about it, y'all.